Ladies and gentlemen, this is a story of the one man who turned noise into power. Nairobi does not hand you success. It tests you first. It watches how long you're going to survive being ignored, how you're going to handle rejection, how you react when doors keep closing in your face. Most people break quietly and disappear. But Obinna made noise. Not the polished, safe kind of noise that brands love. No. He was loud, he was unpredictable, sometimes uncomfortable. The kind of presence that can't be mute even if you wanted to. And that's where everything began. Before the fame, there was pressure. Life wasn't aesthetic. It wasn't Instagram ready. It was a real responsibility, expectation, and the constant need to prove he belonged in rooms didn't didn't invite him. Comedy wasn't talent, it was survival. Every job carried weight. Every performance was a risk. Because in a city like Nairobi, if you're not funny enough, sharp enough, or bold enough, you're replaced instantly. Obinna learned this quickly. Being average was not an option. So he leaned into what made him different, his rawness. His ability to speak like a regular guy but command attention like a star. He didn't filter himself to fit in. He amplified himself to stand out.
They call me Obinna Ike Igwe Yoga the top, the only man who has ever been arrested for dressing to kill. I'm the only man who took a madam to a cheap restaurant. She said, Obinna, this restaurant is cheap. I said, calm down. Cheap is expensive. Right now, I know ladies are already putting me in category. Ladies, I beg, stop generalizing men, eh? Ladies go around saying, all men are the same, all men are the same. Who told you to test all of them? Who?
The transition from just another comedian to a recognized name didn't happen overnight. It was consistency, it was showing up, failing publicly and still coming back. While others tried to look perfect, Obinna did something smarter. He became relatable. His content wasn't distinct. It felt like real life. Relationship struggle, everyday chaos, that exact things that people deal with but rarely say out loud. And people connected. Not because he was flawless, because he wasn't. That connection became power. Radio came next, a different battlefield entirely. Now, it wasn't just being funny, it was being engaging, sharp, and impossible to tune out. And once again, he adapted. Because that's the thing Obinna does best. He doesn't stay in one version of himself for too long. Let's not pretend his journey has been clean. It hasn't. Relationships have played out in public. Personal decisions have sparkled conversation. Critics have questioned his choices, his brand, even his character. For many people, that kind of attention destroys career. But here is where Obinna plays a different game. He understands attention. While others run from controversy, he absorbs it, flips it, and uses it. He doesn't let the narrative control him, he becomes the narrative. He doesn't that doesn't mean every move is calculated. Some moves are messy, real human. But even in the mess, he stayed visible. And today, and in today's world, visibility is currency. So strip away the cameras, strip away the jokes, the headlines. What remains is a man who has had to figure it out in real life. A father, a public figure, a personality consistently evolving under pressure. There's a version of Obinna the audience see, confident, loud entertainment. And then there's this version that carries responsibility, expectations, and the weight of staying relevant in the industry that forgets people quickly. That balance, it's not easy, but he maintains it. Here's the truth about fame, especially in Kenya. It expires. Today's trending name is tomorrow's forgotten headline. The only way to survive is to involve, and Obinna has shown that he understands this better than most. He shifts, he experiments, He stays in conversation, whether through content, radio, or public moments people can't ignore. He doesn't wait for opportunity, he creates them. You don't have to agree with him. You don't have to like every move he makes, but you can't ignore him. He That's his real success. In a crowded industry full of talent, Obina has done something harder than going viral. He has stayed relevant. And relevance isn't luck, it's strategy, resilience, and willingness to be seen, even when it's uncomfortable. So here's the truth: Obina didn't win because he is perfect, he won because he refused to disappear.